Hey, sorry if I sound a bit monotone during this video. I have a sore throat, so yeah, nothing I can really do about it. So it's come to my attention that I have hit 200. This script is being recorded the day afterwards, and I have decided to celebrate. On the 20th of March, or whatever date shows up on the screen here, at 6:40 EST, I will be running a Hollow Knight randomizer with Twitch integration. If you're unfamiliar with Hollow Knight, it is an indie game, generally based on the average Australian's couch, where you explore the expansive underground kingdom of Hollow Nest, and is made by Team Cherry, and is largely a platformer game. Haven't played it, I encourage you to try it out. It is very good, $15 on the Steam Game Store, and available on all consoles. What I'm doing is a randomizer where everywhere I go is random, and everything I get is random. Twitch integration is a mod where you can type commands into my chat that will appear in the game. There will be a list of simple commands in the stream, but if you want to find some weirder stuff, you can see the full list in the link in the description. Anyway, now let's start the video. Ori is strange. An angel who thinks he is doing good, whereas everything he does merely destabilizes things more. This is basically part of angel psychology, however, and if you want more info on that, watch this. And as of late, he has forgotten everything for reasons unknown. Ori came off alone and was greeted by Gracie, and started out as a soft-spoken, nice person with a deep voice. He was in agreement with Owen on a lot of things, including that government was needed for the clearing to thrive. He is also kind of the biggest hypocrite in the entire clearing and server. He is not entirely angel, he's a half angel, but still has a halo floating above his head, which doesn't seem to do anything. But is not seen as a true angel by angel due to being a half-breed. Half-breeds seem to be shunned by all communities except the demons, as Owen mentions Abo is an abomination, however that could just be human demon, like racism, and Angel is mistrustful of Ori, but that's not what I'm worried about. First I'm going to go over is amnesia. I think the first thing I want to mention here is that Ori and memory erased Ori are different people. For the sake of clarity, I'm going to be calling memory erased Ori Nori, and normal Ori just Ori. I'm going to propose a scenario. So a baby is born and then clone the instant is born. The clone grows up in a nutrient pod, and is unfamiliar with the world, and has never actually been outside the pod. The original baby is raised in a bad neighborhood. The baby, now a man, is released from the pod, and the original man commits a crime. Has the man from the pod committed a crime? It's the same man. It's the same scenario here, just with one body instead of two. The core elements of Ori's personality remain in Nori, but Nori is a much better, more insightful person due to scenario and circumstances. Even if Nori gets his memories back, he will not become like Ori. It's like when Ghostbur and Wilbur and the Wilbur in Limbo joined to be revived. The Wilbur that came back was nothing like the Wilbur we knew. So Nori's amnesia could have been caused by a couple of things. One, a simple knock to the head. Now this is unlikely, as the maze people seem to be actively stopping him from remembering anything, but Ori may have just hit his head and the creators went, okay, whatever, we'll go for this clean slate Nori for some reason. The second possibility is he saw something he wasn't meant to. A theory I like is that Magic and Ash went in the same spot each time, right? And that this area here is a service entry. Perhaps Ori saw someone leaving this and this employee was new, so immediately erased all of Ori's memories instead of just some of them. And is stopping Ori from remembering anything so they, well, don't get remembered and lose their job. And the rest of the creators aren't paying attention to Ori because he's been asleep for so long, so they kind of forgot about him for the most part. But why leave him? Well, where they left him? Well, these trees. There's not enough space there for a tree to grow. Normally, you couldn't get enough nutrients out of a rock. So perhaps these trees have been planted there and are not actually real and have some sort of code in their roots or something up there that Ori saw or was shown, and then that was kept in his memories or something. And it is why Nori knows some complicated way of getting out. Next thing I want to mention is this suit. This suit may have lore, but I don't know. I'm just going to ramble a bit here. So this suit is very similar to the suits Owen wears and everyone in this animatic wears here. And while this isn't proof of anything, it's likely Maze creators would have some sort of template base of it, considering this is the event that Owen got arrested at. Perhaps they gave this to Nori for some reason, right? But let's think about this for a second. Here Ori beats Owen, a trained soldier, one of the best soldiers in the army, in a fight. That doesn't make sense. Being a warrior that long, the fighting might eventually be instinctual to Owen. It doesn't matter that he's lost his memories. The only way Ori beats him is if Ori was also a very, very good fighter, likely famous, so Owen would have known about him. So they give this suit to Nori, right? I think this suit may have been some sort of delayed memory trigger, right? Which suppresses all the memories Owen gets for an amount of time, right? And then if he gets too far from the suit, gives it all back, which is what happened with Apo here. And that's why he didn't freak out when he was playing the flute, when Aaron was just going around playing the flute for no particular reason. One more thing I want to bring up is how the hell Owen stuck weapons into a peace summit. Perhaps Ori helped him, and we know the maze people love their irony, so they make him kill his best friend, who was his worst enemy outside the maze, then keep his worst enemy in the maze alive, who was possibly the person that stuck him weapons at the peace summit. Other than that, the suit may be like some sort of symbol of Ori turning to Nori or something. More so circumstantial stuff. I have no proof for any of this. Then there's Nori's halo. In the official artwork, it floats for some reason. This thing ignores all known laws of aviation. It's like a bee. According to the aviation laws, a bee's small wings shouldn't be able to get its fat ass off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway. It's just like the bee. Fuck the bee. Fuck the halo. It has no evolutionary value. Also, how is it always glowing? Okay, right here, he activates fly hacks on Owen's stream as a joke. And that's a bit Owen says he's an angel, he can fly. But he has no wings. It's levitation like his halo. What may be possible is his halo is some sort of generator. It gathers energy from body heat, and every once in a while, angels can apply this levitation effect to their entire body, or something. It could be why, when Ori was inactive, he was canonically asleep, not just staying in his house. Perhaps they need to sleep or hibernate for a period of time to recharge the halo, and that could be why the halo is white, because it's white hot from all the energy? I don't know, I don't like the halo. Okay, finally, the thing Ori might know to get out of the maze. He says it's complicated. I think he may have been sent there as some sort of missionary. So think about this. Ash knows that if magic gets her memories back and tells people, the maze creators will be in a real rush to like just erase his memories from their minds. So Ash implants a code in all of them that will activate when they get memory wiped the next time. And this is put in all of them because she doesn't know who magic is going to tell. Right? So when Ori gets his memory back, he gets this code, and this code is cryptic, but it's solvable. And the reason why Ori hasn't told anyone is because he hasn't figured it out yet. He just knows it's essential to getting out. It's like in the thesis myth where the key to getting through the labyrinth safely is going forward and to the right. It might be some sort of code for how the maze changes. It might be a route to a service entry and how to open one. I'm not sure. But that's me done, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.